Oh, it's coming in. Awkward. But I must maybe record just in case. I think it would be better.
Okay. Lesson 138. Heaven is the decision I must make.
Heaven is the decision. I love that.
Heaven
The
is
decision.
heaven is the decision I must make. In this world, heaven is a choice because here we believe there are alternatives to choose between. We think that all things have an opposite, and what we want, we choose. If heaven exists, there must be hell as well. For contradiction is the way we make what we perceive and what we think is real. Heaven is the decision I must make. Anyone?
Creation knows no opposite. But here is the opposition part of being real. It is this strange perception of the truth that makes the choice of heaven seem to be the same as the relinquishment of hell. It is not really thus. Yet what is true in God's creation cannot enter here until it is reflected in some form the world can understand. Truth cannot come where it can only be perceived with fear, for this would be error. Truth can be brought to illusion. Opposition makes the truth unwelcome, and it cannot come. Heaven is the decision I must make.
Choice is the obvious escape from what appears as opposites. Decision lets one of conflicting goals become the aim of effort and expenditure of time. Without decision, time is but a waste and effort dissipated. It is spent for nothing in return, and time goes without results. There is no sense of gain, for nothing is accomplished, nothing learned. Heaven is the decision I must make.
You need to be reminded that you think 1,000 choices are confronting you when there is really only one to make. And yeah, you need to be reminded that you think 1,000 choices are confronting you when there is really only one to make. And even this but seems to be a choice. Do not confuse yourself with all the doubts that myriad decisions would induce. You make but one. And when that one is made, you will perceive it was no choice at all. For truth is true, and nothing else is true.
Is
There
real.
there is no opposite to choose instead. For truth is true, and nothing else is true. There is no opposite to choose instead. There is no contradiction to the truth. Heaven is the decision I must make.
It's catching up fast. That's good. Oh my God, guys, this is so beautiful. I can't bear it. Oh,
Choosing depends on learning. And the truth cannot be learned, but only recognized.
yes.
In recognition, its acceptance lies. And as it is accepted, it is known.
Mm.
But knowledge is beyond the goals we seek to teach within the framework of this course. Ours are teaching goals to be attained through learning how to reach them, what they are, and what they offer you. Decisions are the outcome of your learning, for they rest on what you have accepted as the truth of what you are and what your needs must be.
Mm.
Gorgeous.
Mhm.
Mm.
In this insanely complicated world, heaven appears to take the form of choice rather than merely being what it is. Of all the choices you have tried to make, this is the simplest, most definitive, and prototype of all the rest, the one which settles all decisions. If you could decide the rest, this one remains unsolved. But when you solve this one, the others are resolved with it. For all decisions but conceal this one by taking different forms. Here is the final and the only choice in which is truth accepted or denied. Heaven is the decision I must make.
Mhm.
So we begin today considering the choice that time was made to help us make. Such is its holy purpose, now transformed from the intent you gave it, that it be a means for demonstrating hell is real, hope changes to despair, and life itself must in the end be overcome by death. In death alone are opposites resolved, for ending opposition is to die. And thus salvation must be seen as death, for life is seen as conflict. To resolve the conflict is to end your life as well. Heaven is the decision I must make.
Mhm.
These mad beliefs can gain unconscious hold of great intensity and grip the mind with terror and anxiety so strong that it will not relinquish its ideas about its own protection. It must be saved from salvation, threatened to be safe, and magically armored against truth. And these decisions are made unaware to keep them safely undisturbed. Apart from question and from reason and from doubt. Heaven is chosen consciously. The choice cannot be made until alternatives are accurately seen and understood. All that is veiled in shadows must be raised to understanding, to be judged again. This time with heaven's help, and all mistakes in judgment which the mind had made before are open to correction, as the truth dismisses them as causeless. Now are they without effect. They cannot be concealed because their nothingness is recognized.
Mm.
Heaven is the decision I must make.
Beautiful.
The conscious choice of heaven is as sure as is the ending of the fear of hell when it is raised from its protective shield of unawareness and is brought to light. Who can decide between the clearly seen and the unrecognized? Yet who can fail to make a choice between alternatives when only one is seen as valuable, the other as a wholly worthless thing, a but imagined source of guilt and pain? Who hesitates to make a choice like this? And shall we hesitate to choose today? Heaven is the decision I must make.
We must make, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We must make the choice for heaven as we wake and spend 5 minutes making sure that we have made that one decision that is sane. We recognize we make a conscious choice between what has existence and what has nothing but an appearance of the truth. It's pseudo being brought to what is real. It's flimsy and transparent in the light. Does that make sense? Pseudo being brought to what is real is flimsy and transparent in the light. It holds no terror now, but what was made enormous, vengeful, pitiless, with hate, demands obscurity for fear to be invested there. Now it is recognized as but a foolish, trivial mistake. Heaven is the decision I must make. Just a little practice. Penny, I offer you heaven.
Thank you. Thank you, Cole.
Yes, the heaven is already in us, and as we give it, it becomes clear where it is. So let's just give it all around.
Hey, Cole, I offer you heaven. You already have it, but I'm offering it to you.
Good, that's how you make it real. That's beautiful, huh? Anyone else?
Adrian, I offer you heaven.
Mm. Mm.
Beautiful.
Mm. Thank you, Dawn.
Yeah.
My honor.
Mm-hmm.
Giles, my brother, I offer you heaven as it already is.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Sure, let's make it even richer. Say, I offer you the kingdom of heaven, or queendom of heaven.
Oh, I offer you the kingdom of heaven.
There you go. And then maybe think of someone out of this group and say it out loud, for us. Say to my mom, who is in heaven, I offer heaven, because it is the giving of it that makes it alive in us, huh? If you don't give, you choke on it. So give it like with abundance. But to give it, you have to feel it. And you're starting to feel it, right? Because as soon as it's shared and it's given, it begins to ooze out of you. And that's how you recognize it. Yeah.
To my sister, Marianne, I offer you heaven, Marianne, right now.
Beautiful.
So, to my sister, Katja, my mother, Alvani, my brother, Paulo, and my nephew, Paulo Jr., I offer you kingdom of heaven.
Mm.
Oh.
To my sisters, Susan and Sue, I offer you both the kingdom of heaven.
to my father, my mother, my sister, my niece, my nephew, and my brother-in-law. I offer you all the kingdom of heaven.
Beautiful. So we practice all day today, simply repeating, heaven is the decision I must make. And then offering heaven to, it's a bit of a cheating, but it's like lesson mixed with lesson 108. But let's cheat today. It's a cheat day. And before you close your eyes in sleep tonight, reaffirm the choice that you made each hour in between. Yeah. And give it the last 5 minutes of our waking time to the decision within which we awoke. As every hour passes, or as every hour passes, we have declared our choice again in a brief, quiet time devoted to maintaining sanity. And finally, we'll close the day with this, acknowledging we chose about what we want, what we truly desire. Heaven is the decision I must make. I make it when? I make it now. When?
Now.
When is that?
Right
Right
now.
now.
Yes, now. Yeah, not one day. No, one day when I die to all my insane thoughts. Now. Good. I make it now and will not change my mind because it's the only, what? The only. What does that mean? What does only mean?
There is nothing else.
Yes, beautiful. Because it is the only thing I want above all else. I want the kingdom of heaven. Full determination. Today's all about it. Most important lesson, which is really every day. Beautiful, guys.
Yeah. I want the kingdom of heaven because I am the kingdom of heaven.
Yes.
We are the kingdom of heaven.
Yes.
Yes.
Enough denial.
Yes. And then also, see if you can see the kingdom in everyone else, which is really the same as saying, like, every living being has a heart. Where is it? Where is the love in the other? Where is the love in everything I see? Yeah. All right, darlings, we made it again. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Goodness. Heaven is the decision we're making now. Da-da-da.
Thanks, guys. That was great.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. See you very soon.
Thank
So
you.
much love. So much love.
Ciao.
Donnie.
Ciao.
Hello.
Bye. So much.